Listen, bro, you need to realize that the people that you surround yourself with right now are keeping you stuck and they're keeping you broke. And it's probably gonna trigger you, you know? You probably think that like, yeah, I'm super locked in, I'm in my room, I'm listening to Alex Hormozi, I'm listening to Iman Gadzhi and all these guys. So I'm locked in and it's fine if I'm living with my parents or if I'm surrounded with the same friends that I grew up with. It doesn't really affect me that much. In this video, I'll explain to you why that's completely false, why that's not true whatsoever. Because I used to be there, you know? And I'll also explain to you exactly how to fix this, like what to actually do to level up in life very, very quickly. Because there's one simple concept that I use in my own life to go from being probably in a very similar spot to where you're at right now, where you're locked in, you want to like get into business and make money online and get freedom, but you haven't really like kind of made it yet. You haven't made your first 10K per month yet. I'll explain to you exactly like what I did to fix that. And it's not some business model. Basically what it is just understanding that the people that you surround yourself with, the people that you live with, the people that you spend most, like if you live in your parents' house, if you spend time with your old friends or wherever it is, you know, those people's beliefs, their way of thinking, what they believe to be true about the world, it rubs off on you way, way more than you think, you know? So let's say for example, like I have parents and I have friends that think making like 5K per month online is like ultimate success, you know? They think that you've made it if you're making 5K per month, 60K per year online. The issue with that is like, it might not seem like a big deal, but if you're spending a lot of time with people that think that way, you know, their way of looking at opportunities, their way of like looking at the world, it's very limited, you know? Because let's say, for example, for me, my goal is to make 100K per month, you know? That's my current goal to scale to that point. If that's the case, and I surround myself with someone who thinks making 5K is the end all be all, how do you think that's gonna affect me? You know, their way of looking at opportunities, their way of looking at the world, their way of like just speaking about goals is gonna like eventually get into your own head, you know? It's very hard to speak to someone and like talk about your goals if you've already made it in their eyes, because they just look at this person's already like been there and achieved everything that's there to be achieved, you know? It's not gonna motivate you, it's not gonna give you like any like eye-opening learning lessons or really any of that stuff. And then if you compare this to doing what I've been doing now for the last like 2 years, just changing my location, surrounding myself with people that are doing way better than me, stepping into rooms where I'm the most like low level person and like the most stupidest in the room, if that makes sense. When you do that, like it's scary, it's way more comfortable to do, but what happens is you hang out with someone that's making 100K per month. You hear how they think, you hear how they operate, you hear how they look at the world, not only financially but like spiritually and all these different things. And unconsciously you start acquiring those beliefs. That's something that I noticed happening for myself. I've been hanging out with people that are doing way better than me, that I've had the privilege of getting to know. And I noticed like myself, like I feel like 5K per month and 10K per month is not a lot of money anymore. And when you think it, like, it might seem kind of like woo-woo, but when you look at money, and because at the end of the day, what money truly is just like energy. You know? It's just about you spend money, you make money, you need to have like an abundant mindset, just knowing that money is everywhere. That's for a different video though. But what I mean is, when you spend time with people that are making more money than you, you will just naturally start looking at things in a similar way to how they look at things. It's not gonna be very, very specific things, it's just gonna be about like, kind of like your philosophy around money and stuff like that. And that's what happened to me, that's what allowed me to level up and go from making literally like 2K some months with my SMA that I used to have 2 years ago, to now making multiple 6 figures before I turned 22 years old. And really it's like learning skills that's gonna set me up for the rest of my life. Solely because I surrounded myself with people that have already been where I want to go. And I basically just get their way of thinking kind of downloaded into me by just hanging around them. And it doesn't even have to be about like speaking about business conversations and asking them about like business tips. It's just about like hearing how they go about everyday life, what they worry about, their like life philosophy and like all these different things. So powerful. And that's all I'm telling you as well, like that you need to get out of your hometown. You need to surround yourself with new people. Because regardless if you believe that you're locked in or not, people you're with right now, if they haven't achieved what you want to achieve, their beliefs are rubbing off on you. And it's hurting you. And the fastest way you can grow a lot is by getting yourself out there, getting into a new circle of people that are doing way better than you. And that's going to change your life faster than really anything else than that you can do. Because your beliefs creates your reality. If you think something to be true, it's going to manifest in reality as well. If you think that making 10K per month is a lot of money, how the fuck are you going to surpass 10K per month? You're not, you know. pretty much impossible. So how do you actually do this? I think the two most powerful things you can do to surround yourself with better people is, number one, leave your hometown, move out, book a trip to, I think the best places that I've heard of, I haven't been to all of these places, but Medellin, Colombia is where I've been. I can definitely like vote for that, it's a good place. I think Thailand, Bali might be good as well, and also like Miami and Dubai. Get some place like that, because then you're naturally going to be surrounded by people that are doing better. You will meet those people naturally, like out on the streets, you go to dinners, you go to like networking events, and you'll naturally meet those people. Super easy. And the second thing is, if you have some more money to spend, invest into masterminds, invest into these like high level events. So you basically just pay to get to know people. That's something I've done a lot. I invested probably over 30-40k into different masterminds and things like that, and you just get immediate access to high level people. So a simple way to just get yourself into these networks. You have to pay to play, but that's just how the game works, you know. And by doing that, I've gotten to know a lot of high level people by just paying for their masterminds and paying to get access to them, basically. So that's it. Do this stuff to level up in your life. It's going to be hard, difficult, scary, but it's going to help you grow a lot. I'm out here in Gotland by the whatever this is called, and yeah, if you want help with any of these things or getting access to my network of business owners that are doing big numbers and want to be able to like land a remote sales role, click the link down below and I can help you with that. But that's it for the video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Ciao.